Hello YouTube, Kingpin of Cinema, here to give you another video game review. Unfortunately, QB999 cannot be participant in this video because he hasn't played it. And he's not even a fan of the series.
I don't want to be a part of it. Good,
because I don't blame you. The game in question is Halo ODST.
Ooh!
Thank you. That's how I feel inside. Halo ODST. Where do I start with this horrific, absolutely horrific piece of shit of a game? This is like, I thought Resident Evil 5 was bad, alright? I called that like the worst game of 2009. Boy, was I wrong. ODST totally blows that one out of the water in badness. Where do I start? Okay, well, the graphics. The graphics are just so dated. Characters look horrific. There's like a female character, I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. She looks like a man. That's how bad the graphics look for these characters. She looks like a freaking man. She has like a big protruding man chin. She's like Loki from Marvel. And really, overall, all the characters are worthless. We don't care about any of these guys. The voice acting is just really bad, and that's something to say about Halo. The one thing I always liked about the Halo games was the voice acting was always like top-notch. And here, these ODST guys are annoying. I hated all of them. Except for maybe your main character, because he's the faceless and voiceless Link of the group. But even then, I was just like, I hate this guy. I don't want to be playing as this dude. I want to be playing as a Spartan, because that's the whole reason you play Halo, is to be playing Master Chief, feeling like you're a badass. Though that kind of doesn't really matter, because in this game, these like ODST guys, like Bungie was like, at E3 I believe, were saying, oh, these drop trooper guys, they're just going to be like kind of like regular humans. And they kind of are. You can't dual wield guns. You can't run and jump around like Master Chief. But everything else you do in a game is essentially what a Spartan can do. For instance, those big Gatling gun turrets from 3 that you could tear off their hinges and carry those around, you can do that. A regular human can't carry around a 300-pound Gatling gun. It's just not possible. Or how about regular human soldiers walking around with these huge 50 cal sniper rifles, and they've got on their back a huge rocket launcher? You know, that would like weigh you down, you know? If you're going to make this huge deal about you playing just as a regular everyday schlub, you're just like a normal human, you're not a genetically enhanced Spartan, then why is it you can do all these fantastic, extraordinary human things? Why? Why do you do this? Alright, enough of that. Moving on. What else sucks about this game? Oh yeah, the AI, the supportive AI, is the most worthless thing I have ever seen in a game. I don't quite remember how bad the AI was in 1, 2, and 3, but in this game it just seemed really bad. I was at a driving section, where I was on the turret on the back of the Warthog, and I had an AI driving. The AI got stuck in an area. Drive forward. Back up. Drive forward. Back up. Drive forward. Back up. There's no enemies here, by the way. And just stuck doing this routine, not knowing where to go. So I'm like, okay, I need to drive slightly up this hill, and you know, it's a straight arrow right to the next area where there's enemies to fight. Okay. So I get to that part where you just need to just drive straight. That's all you need to do. They get back in the gun. The AI decides it wants to take a shortcut off this slightly steep hill, which you can't drive up of because the developers didn't make it so you could drive anywhere. Drives up, oh, decides it can't drive up the hill, starts backing up, falls off a cliff. I'm just astounded how bad this AI is. What else? Oh, the combat. Yeah, the combat is not aged well at all. You'll have, like, you as this regular human, you can plow through these Covenant guys just as easily as any Spartan can. So it begs the question, why are guys like Master Chief so freaking important if a regular human can take on grunts, brutes, just as easily as they can? But anyhow, like, the combat style is still kind of the same. You'll, like, come across enemies, shoot at them, you'll get your ass kicked, and you have to go hide behind some debris, go out, and rinse and repeat for every fight sequence. It really just makes you wish they had a cover system. This game really made me wish I was playing, say, something like Uncharted 2, Gears of War 2, Mass Effect 1 or 2, because they all had cover systems. That's the new thing now for shooters, is cover systems, and Bungie's kind of behind that trend. If this game had a cover system, I could have forgiven a lot. I could have forgiven the bad characters, how the story makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. You know, the game probably would have been really fun, but as it stands, it's just like, you get into a firefight, the enemy will never put pressure on your position. It's always you having to plowing into them. It's just not fun. And in fact, it's just really, really frustrating. In this game, by the way, I finished in 5 hours. That's never, ever a good sign for a video game. If you can put it in and finish it in 1 to 5 hours. At least Uncharted 2 was like 15. This is like 5. That's not good. That does not convince me as a $60 purchase. This video is getting a little long, so we'll cut it here, and I'll do a part 2, because there are a few other things I want to get across before we can bury the hatchet right in the skull of the ODST. So tune in.
We'll be right back.